What's going on, boys and girls? Yeah, I look a little bit different today, don't I? I ain't all woolly and everything. Got the haircut, went to the barber shop, did that good stuff. Well, today we're going to do a gluten-free fried chicken recipe. This is, a lot of folks can't handle the gluten. They can't handle the wheat flour and things like that. So I've done gluten-free recipes before, especially with chicken. We're going to do this. We're going to fry some of it in the frying pan, and we're going to finish it off in the oven. So you guys watch and let us put this thing together. All right, so of course we're going to start off with some chicken. We got some wings and we got some thighs there. We're going to use some gluten-free seasoned panko style crumbs here, and that's got Parmesan cheese in it. We're also going to use a little bit of rice flour over here as well too, guys. We're going to use some buttermilk, going to use some Louisiana hot sauce. Our spices is going to be garlic powder, some white pepper, some ground mustard, some chicken poultry blend, and this has got marjoram in it and thyme and sage and spring onion, garlic, rosemary, some other freeze-dried things, and then of course we're going to use a little bit of Himalayan salt. Going to use 2 eggs as well too. All right, so we're going to crack our eggs here. We're going to have about 2 cups of our gluten-free breadcrumbs or panko. About 2 cups of that. About a half a cup of our rice flour. We're going to take about a teaspoon and a half of our Himalayan salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of white pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder itself, and that's mustard. I said garlic powder, but that's mustard right there, and about 2 heaping teaspoons of this herbal chicken blend. And we're gonna add, now buttermilk's gonna be the part that you got to watch out for, guys, because we're gonna add enough. We're gonna mix the eggs in first of all, and right now it's kind of dry, so we're gonna add some buttermilk in there because we don't want it. We want it to be almost pancake-like. We're actually making a batter. So let's add some more. Can you guys see that? Yeah, it looks good. That buttermilk is eating it up too. Hold on a second. All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I ran out of buttermilk, so I just added a little bit of warm, little bit of chicken stock, just to kind of make it so it still sticks on the spoon here. Now we're gonna add our hot sauce, and this is just for the vinegar that's in here and for the flavor. If you wanted to say how much that was, it's probably about 2 tablespoonful. You can use more or less in here. Again, this looks like a thick batter here. We're going to batter the chicken up. We got our oil heating up. We got our oven on about 400 degrees. And now we're going to get this chicken battered. All right, just so that you get the gist of what we're going to do, we're going to start off with our thighs here. Going to dump the thigh in there. And it does stick real well, y'all. You want to make sure you get it up there real good. The only problem is keeping it stuck up there and putting it back on the platter. So we're going to do several of them like that. Alrighty, this is either going to be a disaster or this is going to be success. We're only going to do a few pieces at a time. Now we'll do the wings. I've got another pan over there. We'll do the wings over in those. And again, we're not cooking these fully, so we're going to cook these about 3 minutes on each side, and then we're going to put them on a cooling rack. All right, so that's been about 3 minutes. We're going to flip it here. I'm not sure I like the way that looks. I think the grease went down way too low. It looked real good at first, y'all. Went down real good at first, but that don't look too hot. Now the other one is frying at a higher temperature, but these thighs, it decreased the temperature a little bit too much. Oh yeah, that looks good there. That looks good. I don't know if I like that breading though. Now that one turned out real good right there. But all of them didn't turn out good. I don't like that. All right, we're going to take these out here. Like I said, they don't look too hot to me. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be edible, but you know, looks make a lot to chicken. I think the wings are going to do better. All right, now the single one did fine because the grease stayed hot. That one did fine. But the batter in the hole did not do well. And so we're going to change up a little bit, guys. All right, everything is going to stay the same except I'm going to use some sour cream. I'm going to use just rice flour. I'm going to use some chicken stock, and I'm going to use some liquid eggs here. But everything else is going to be the same. And again, this may not work either, so we're just gonna see, y'all. We're gonna mix in. That was about 3 tablespoons of sour cream. Rice flour is supposed to be a lot more like regular flour, so hopefully it sticks a little bit differently. We can't forget our hot sauce. And I may not even share this video, y'all. I may not share it whatsoever. We will see. We will see. All right. That's getting kind of how I like it. The other stuff looked totally different. All right. All right, here goes nothing, y'all. It looks a little different. Let's see if it cooks a little different. Probably gonna cook a little different too. Okay, we're just gonna do 2 of them in there. And then we'll do the wings over in the other one. 3 minutes. Oh yeah, that looks a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Oh yeah, even the fry. Now it's got a crust on it though, y'all. And some people may not like the crust, but I've had the crust before. Not the rice crust, but that looks really, really good right there. So this is going to do well. But remember, we're only cooking these 3 minutes, about 6 minutes total, so they're not done. Alrighty, guys. Now that looks good right there. These pieces down here look great. These pieces down here, not so good. They're all going to taste good. These right here might taste a little bit good too because, you know, they don't have as much crust on it. But again, this is gluten-free. We're going to pop this in the oven for about 15 minutes. All right, y'all, we took them out. And even though those were the ones here on the left side are the ones that kind of looked messed up, when you put them in the oven, they kind of turned out all right. Now these right here have a nice little crust on them, so they're going to be good. We're going to let those cool off a little bit. Got to put those 3 in the oven for about 15 minutes, and we're going to taste these and see what they taste like. And so maybe my little experiment didn't go too wrong, but again, you gotta take the bad with the good, and you got to show. You know, I try. Sometimes I say I'm not going to show it, but you know, this is life, y'all. This is what happens when you cook. Now the next time I won't use those panko breadcrumbs like that, you know, because I don't think they should be used like that. But apparently they shouldn't. But the flour, the rice flour, well, heck yeah, I'll try that again in a heartbeat. All right, y'all. I was going to try both parts, but it's kind of late. It's 8 o'clock, and I don't want to be up all night. So we're going to try the last one that I cooked. Ooh, the crust came off. Ooh. Crust is good. I know everybody wants to see if it's cooked. That is cooked. That's not pink. At least it don't look pink to me. Bone slides out easily. Came out good. Now, if you don't like all the crust and all that stuff, this may not be the chicken for you. The crust is darn good. The meat on the chicken is great too. I'm hoping the crust won't give me heartburn. It's made out of rice flour, and it's usually wheat flour that gives me heartburn. So that came out good, y'all. I can't wait to taste the other one. But that'll have to be tomorrow. I'm just going to eat this piece tonight, just so that I'm not sitting up all night with heartburn. So you guys have a great evening. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Okay, y'all, I did decide to put them back in for a little while because I saw some red parts in that chicken wing after I started eating it. And if the chicken wings are not quite done, then you know those thighs are not quite done. So we're going to put this back in for about 15, 20 more minutes or so. Thought I had ended the video, but now we're going to end it. And hopefully they will come out perfectly.